Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. As you can see, we've already started here. Gabriel Jesus. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now it's Ilicic. De Bruyne positions himself well and cuts it out. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. He's had a look. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
That's put paid to a promising move. Gabriel Jesus. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gabriel Jesus. De Bruyne. Hatterball tries to get it forward quickly. Luis Muriel looks to dink one in. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus provides an outlet. Bernardo Silva. And he's De Bruyne! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! A finish of true class! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
He's gone for it! Well, that is rather wayward.
His instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
The room. Forward it goes. Zapata. And he's real chance! Oh, real danger here. Ederson catches it safely. Gundogan. Gundogan plays it forward. And it's Mandy. Bernardo Silva. Foot in. Could move up a gear here. That's a promising ball. Ilicic. He's had a shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's Laporte. Battles to win it back. Walk forward. What does he try from here? Now it's Zapata. Can he dig out a shot? Hits one! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Atalanta are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Josip Ilicic. Muriel finds himself eased off the ball. Decent looking ball. Face to face with... Has a goal!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop.
We hit half-time. Atalanta playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them.
And the shot! It's there!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's left his... tries a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit...
He's had a go! Superb goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now. It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Atalanta take the lead. Gundogan. And it's Mondi.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Luis Muriel. Gundogan gets it back. Gabriel Jesus. And he's on his way. The referee has given a corner. So here comes the substitution. Zapata, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not...
Great leap! De Bruyne. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he's cut it out.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
That's a decent ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Rodri needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Whose ball? Who's going to get that?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's got options out wide. Ilicic. Chance to shoot! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah,
has a pop! Oh, what a ball! Goes for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Ilicic plays it short. It's gone a long way up and away.
Atalanta are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Atalanta just have to run down the clock. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ruben Dias into stoppage time, very little left on it. And it's De Bruyne. Walker. And that will be the final act. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath, goes for goal! And here's Ayew. That's a good ball to find him. Traore. Grealish. Traore has a pop! He scored! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And now the breakaway. El Ghazi. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And here's Ayew. Ayew unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's El Ghazi. Kouyaté. Milivojevic gets it back. Kouyaté. He's got the ball, he's got chance! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lovely feet. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Batshuayi. Goalkeeper's ball. El Ghazi. That intervention was very... Has a hit! In it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Back into the middle. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Gets on the end of it. Timely intervention. He's gone for it! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kouyaté. And here's Ayew.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's a brilliant interception. Cuts it out, hoists it forward, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Forward it goes, and he's away. Shot at goal! Back of the net! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's off on a marauding run. Kouyaté plays it forward. Milivojevic battles to win it back. Crystal Palace have it back and they can go again. Milivojevic. Kouyaté tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
So we're already into the second period. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Grealish. Al Ghazi hits one, and in it goes. Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Al Ghazi. Just brushed off the ball there. Patrick Van Aanholt drives it forward. Zaha. Batshuayi.
Crystal Palace have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
No way through there. That has put a stop to that. Tries to get it forward quickly. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Zaha. Real chance! Goal! Simplicity itself.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Ayew has a goal! It's Al Ghazi. What a throw in. Receives it from behind. Patrick Van Aanholt. Well positioned to make that interception. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Sakho gets into the right position to intercept. He's looked long this time. Sakho does well there, alert. Cahill. Milivojevic. has gone out. Cahill. Patrick van Arnholt. Mamadou Sakho. Into the last quarter of an hour. Milivojevic. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! That was a given. It always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
They're still trying to make a game of this. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's left his man. Hoists it forward. Milivojevic. Benteke. He's in! And it's Traore. That's a promising ball. Guaita can pick that up. Mamadou Sakho. Milivojevic. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Kouyaté. Al-Ghazi. He's on his way. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Al-Ghazi. It has got through to him. Milivojevic. And the referee brings it to a close. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And it's Ings. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Van Dijk.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now. This game is in need of some excitement.
Robertson is the guilty party there. Now a chance to break. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Jordan Henderson. Robertson. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mane. Romeu. Ings. Oh, goes for goal! Milner. Romeu. And it's Ings! Romeo gets it back. It's got through to him. It's a great ball. He can get that clear. And the counter is on. Mohamed Salah tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a hit! And it's a goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Southampton draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Fabinho. Mane. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Walker-Peters tries to get it forward quickly. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Has a pop! They've done it! And already they're looking to run away with it. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Adrian will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes. By going right down the middle, it may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, and devastating.
That'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Southampton 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're already into the second period. Milner. Milner. That's found its target. Gets away from his opponent. Milner. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. Going through. Has a pop! It goes to show he is human after all.
Liverpool are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Walker-Peters is charging up on the overlap, and it's Walcott. Chance! Shapes to shoot! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise.
Origi! And yes, it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And here's Wolf. Shoots! They are rampant! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Goes for goal! Origi hits it! Henderson hoists it high. Milner is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Origi. Could move up a gear here. He's on his way. And the finish! Sticks it away!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And here's Walcott.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
so they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Walcott has a pop! Oh, taken with style! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Southampton tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. It's a promising ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. A real chance to break. Milner. Alexander-Arnold. He's made sure that that won't get through. And now they can launch a counter. He gets past his man. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be outmuscled.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Walker-Peters. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Oh, good ball. And now the breakaway. And he's away. Just the keeper to beat. It's one! Oh, denied at the last. So here comes a substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Southampton, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.